Hello everyone. Today I will introduce the field, symptoms, and occurrence regularity of rice fall smut to you. Rice fall smut, also known as pseudo-smut, green smut, and green powder disease, is a fungal disease occurring in the rice heading stage and widely distributed in major rice-producing areas around the world. In recent years, with global warming, the large-scale promotion of high-yield and high-quality hybrid rice in China, and the improvement of rice fertilizer levels, especially the increase of nitrogen fertilizer application, rice fall smut has been aggravated in rice regions in China, and there is a trend of rising from a secondary disease to a major disease. The rice fall smut, if occurs, causes considerable losses in terms of grain yield and quality due to a lot of empty rice grains, but also acts as a health hazard to humans and animals due to poisonous mycotoxins contained in the diseased rice grains, which can cause chronic poisoning of humans and animals. Therefore, the high yield and stable yield of grain and safety are greatly affected. What are the harmful symptoms of rice fall smut? Next, I will explain to you. Rice fall smut is mainly susceptible to infection at the heading and flowering stage, and pathogen mainly infects the panicle of rice. When pathogens infect the rice grains, mycelial pellets are formed in the glumes. As the mycelial pellets gradually increase, the joint of the glume is slightly expanded to reveal the yellowish block Sporodokia. In the picture, we can clearly see that some rice grains on the rice ears are initially infected and show the above symptoms. With the continuous development of the disease course, the Sporodokia gradually expand and finally wraps the whole glume, forming a nearly spherical body with a smooth surface 3 to 4 times larger than healthy rice grains, and such a body is named false smut. The fall smut is yellow and coated with a film. As the fall smut grows, the film breaks and reveals yellowish green or dark green powder, which is the chlamydospores of the pathogen. Let's take a closer look at the two pictures again. The picture on the left shows the middle stage condition of the onset of rice fall smut, and the picture on the right shows an enlarged picture of fall smut. Obviously, the fall smut is 3 to 4 times larger than healthy rice grains. It can also be seen that the fall smut breaks the film, with the yellow-green powder inside completely revealed, which is the chlamydospore of the pathogen. Chlamydospores are slightly sticky and not easy to fly apart, but they may also fall off from rice grains due to wind and rain, and fall into soil or water, and then become the infection source of rice in the next season. In the late stage of rice fall smut, the volume of fall smut stops growing, but the color becomes dark green or black. This picture in the courseware shows the symptoms of rice fall smut in the late stage, and the fall smut in the picture is approximately black. Okay, that's all for the symptoms of rice fall smut. What on earth is the cause of rice fall smut? Just now we mentioned that rice fall smut is a fungal disease. By consulting the data, we learned that the pathogenic bacteria of rice fall smut has an anamorph of Eustillaginoidea, variants of the Eustillaginoidea breve, Deuteromycotina, and the teleomorph of Claviceps, Oryzes sativate of the Claviceps ascomycotina. The yellow fall smut balls formed on the diseased grains are the Sporodokia of the pathogen, which contain numerous chlamydospores. Chlamydospores are yellowish-green or dark green, spherical or oval, with verrucous protrusions on the surface. In addition to rice, the host plants of the pathogenic bacteria also include wild rice, corn, and other poultry plants. Finally, let's summarize what we have learned. Today, we mainly introduced the few symptoms, pathogens, and pathogenesis of rice for Smut. Through the learning just now, you may have a more comprehensive understanding of rice for Smut, and you are required to especially master the few symptoms of rice for Smut. After class, you can investigate the occurrence and harm of local rice for Smut in combination with what you have learned today. Okay, that's all for today. See you next time.